Hey guys, how's it going? It's Target here. Welcome back to another episode of the Chicago Blackhawks via GM. So I've done something that some of you suggested before I try that trade again, was to get my relationship back up. They said that might be why it dropped so severely. So let's go get those guys. Let's go get the goalies. They've also got John Gibson. That's kind of an embarrassment of riches, isn't it? John Gibson and what's his name? Cotton. So we're gonna throw Cotton on there. We also had all skaters. Here we are. We also had Cam Fowler, and we were gonna give them Duncan Keith. We're gonna give them Corey Crawford and Theo Peckham. Okay. Now I will ask for that guy back. Not skaters, giving away all skaters. There we are. I'll ask for that goalie. Or that defenseman. Kuma. Okay, so this is the original deal. People said try to do this one again. The Keith, Crawford, and Peckham for Cotton, Fowler, and Kuma. They said that probably will go through now that you have a great relationship with them. Should I ask? I think I've got time to ask for one more pick. We'll try for the third. All right. We'll try for a third round pick and see if we can get this through. Will it go? Wow. But the value is just a bit low. Okay, so we'll take the third off. Will this go? There you go. I'm happy to accept this proposal on behalf of the Anaheim Ducks, and we consider it a done deal. All right, so that upgrades our offense. Our defense is okay. We got Seth Jones and Cam Fowler now, so that'll be that's a big plus for us. Now we do need to move Brendan Gallagher, so I would be willing to move him for Chason, like we did before. Our goaltending issue should be fixed now for the future. Another thing I want to do is take a look at who's last in the league before we go forward. And I want to see how many picks I can swap with them. Like, let's see here. Team standings. It looks like the Islanders. So let's go over to New York. GM options. Trade negotiations. Trade players. Alright, let's head over to the Islanders. Alright, you know how, like, we can swap sevenths? How many picks can we do that with? Alright, so they want to get rid of their seventh. So let's trade our seventh to them. There you go. That's an automatic jump up for us because we're going to be finishing higher than them. Now, what happens if we trade the sixth for our sixth? And that goes up too. So all of a sudden, I'm just going to rape them of all their picks. Will this go? And that'll go too. The fourth? Probably the fourth will work too. I'd imagine the only way it's not going to work is the... Oh, not quite. Okay. So the fourths don't work. What about thirds? You never know. Nope. What about seconds? No, that won't go through. Okay, so we just swapped a bunch of picks with people there. That's good. It may not be a big jump, but our 5th, 6th, and 7th overall 7th round picks are all going to be highly ranked at least a little bit, you know? Now, what's it? Not Anaheim. Dallas. Dallas has Chason, so we're going to head over there. We're going to ask for Chason. We're going to throw Gallagher your way, and I will also throw in... Do you guys want any prospects? Hartman? No, I will not part ways with Hartman. I will part ways with Carrier. It's probably not quite there. I'd probably need to give up a pick. I will give up Phoenix's 3rd round pick. Actually, our third round pick. Gallagher, Carrier for Chason. I know Gallagher just never got any better. Somebody informed me that it's because Johnny Superman changed his to 4 green stars, and that's why everybody thinks that he's going to get to 87. Gallagher's only 4 yellow. Chason, yeah, I know he's almost maxed out, 26 years old, but he's going to be a permanent second liner. And look at that category, those categories, physical categories. His defensive awareness could be better, but that's okay as long as he's going to be scoring. If we make a mistake with him, he's got enough value that we should still be able to trade him away. So Gallagher, Carrier, and a 3rd for Chason. Will it go? And it will. On behalf of the Dallas Stars, I accept your trade offer, and we'll see you out on the ice. All right. So we've all of a sudden we've made a big change to our lineup. So we've sacrificed a little bit defensively. Let's go to edit lines. All right, best lines. Okay, so they want us. No, we want this. Hold on. This like this. Kadri. Trainer's gonna play down here. Or yeah, Trainer's gonna play down there. LeBlanc. Switch you guys around. Actually, no, LeBlanc playmaker on there. Sod, two-way forward, 81 overall. With Shaw and LeBlanc, perfect. That looks much better. That second line is still very respectable. You now got Chason, Lupul, and Kadri all playing together. That is a good lineup too, because Chason's going to be able to score. Is he a left-handed shot or a right-handed shot? He is a right-handed shot, so we might give him some power play time, maybe on the point, because he's got a great slap shot. Look at him. He's already put up 30 points this year. He's a goal scorer. So if we give him those minutes, he will produce. Let's take a look at defense. We now have Cam Fowler and Seth Jones, Hjalmarsson and Leddy, and then Kuma and Clendenning. So, I mean, a bit of a downgrade, obviously, but we made a big upgrade in goaltending to Cotton, who's now 88 overall. We got Jack Campbell backing us up. Another player that people wanted me to go after was the defenseman in... Where the hell was he? Was it Los Angeles? Let me take a look at that. GM options, trade negotiations, trade players. Los Angeles. Let's take a... I think it was Los Angeles. No. Oh, yeah, maybe it was. Honka. You guys want him to go after Honka because he's 82 overall. Offensive defenseman. He's got a great shot. Like, look at that slap shot power. He'd be a nice option on the back end. So we threw Honka on there. And we traded him for... What do we have for bottom defenseman? Kuma. I'll trade Kuma. I know it's not good to trade again. But Kuma. And we could throw in a prospect player that they might want. Doesn't look like they want anybody. They want no draft picks. They don't want any goalies. Okay, then how about just any skater? I'm not ready to get rid of Tervainen. Nordstrom. Nordstrom's really close to cracking the lineup. He's 3.5 yellow stars. Center play, two-way forward. He's 24 years old. I'd like to hang on to him. McNeil and Denal. What if I threw on McNeil? Oh, it won't go through because he's signed for a contract. Okay, so we got to take off. We got to take off McNeil. I might have to give them somebody better than Kuma then. It would probably have to be Nick Leddy, but I'm not looking to do that. LA would be able to offer. Basically, do they have any other defensive defenseman that might be able to get? Let's take a look by defense. Voinov. Muzzin. Yeah, no, nothing I'm looking at there. So I'm going to leave Honka for now, just because. Don't really have the resources at the moment to be able to make that trade go through. So, oh, not GM options. I'm going to go back to coaching options and edit my lines quickly. I know, it's sad to see Keith go, but we did get a return. We will have to take a look at possibly upgrading our offense. Cam Fowler is probably not going to get to anything that's 88 overall. If he does, great. If he doesn't, oh well, that's okay. We ended up, he's basically just to pick up a good goalie. That's why we've got him now, okay? So we'll keep Cam Fowler there for now. Our defense is not too shabby. It could be better. We always have the option of trading Patrick Kane away, you know, to get a better defenseman and a better winger, something like that. Goalie is good. Oh, power play. That's what I want to look at. Power play. So we got Druin. He's a lefty. I want to put him on this side. Patrick Kane and Chason we're going to put here. You know what? Chason and Hjalmarsson are going to switch. Hjalmarsson and who we got? Lupul Kadri. Who's another good shooter? Do we have another one? How's Sod's shooting? 84, 86 is not great. You know what? I'm going to switch Chason and Hjalmarsson. Oh, sorry, Sod back with Hjalmarsson. We'll leave it like that. I just wanted to put Druin on the slap shot side. Cam Fowler, Seth Jones, Leddy, and Hjalmarsson. Not a bad lineup. Jonathan Druin and Jonathan Tays. Kane and Kadri. That's good there, I suppose. What's Kadri's shot like? He's got a good shot, too. So Nazem Kadri's a good option there. All right. Penalty kill, Tays, Druin. LeBlanc, Trainer. I'm going to leave it for now. We'll see how things go. Tays and Druin, sure. 4-on-4, we're going to go Tays, Kane, Druin, and Lupul. And then Nadri and Chason. Okay, that's fine, too. Extra attacker, we got Tays, Kane. Oh, no. I'd rather have Druin, because he's a sniper. And then we're going to put, we'll put Lupul out there. All right, we'll put Lupul as our other guy. I like the snipers. And then Cotton. Perfect. All right, so we can get this simulation going again now. We do need to add more prospects, so I would like to pick up a first-round pick, but I think we'll do that at the deadline or the what do you call it? The draft. All right. So let me just quickly check my trading block. I'm going to set that to what the coach suggests. There we go. You know what? I know what I want. I want any defenseman, 17 to 27. 26, because we're just looking for prospects. And we're looking at 3.5 stars to that. Okay. And then we're going to do forwards. We're looking at any. No, not 17 to that. We're looking at 17 to 26. 3.5 stars. And then we're going to do goalies. any. We're going to go then to 26, 3.5 stars to that. Okay, so that'll give us an... Actually, you know what? I don't want any red star, 3.5 stars. So then I will go 4... Yeah, I will do that. I'll do the 4 red as opposed to 3.5 red, because 3.5 red are almost useless. But 4 red can be good. All right, that's good there. Surplus, fine, that's good. Our first round pick in 2018 is in play, apparently. All right. McNeil and Denal are on the trade block. All right, we can get things started. Let's see how our team does. Our newfound success might, or we might find some success here with our newfound team. GM rep has dropped. You'll now have less phones. Wow, okay. Thanks for telling me twice. All right, let's see how things go. We got one month before we check stats. That was a lot of work. 2 episodes of training, well, an episode and a half of trading. We're finally underway. Let's see how things go. And a 3-0 win to start. That's what I like to see. Maybe Cotton will be the fire under our ass to keep us going. If we can keep a streak going, if Cotton can keep pucks out of the net, and Taze and Kane and Druin can put pucks in the back of the net, we'll have a good team, I think, going forward, especially for this year. I think a problem that we had before was our goaltending was just not able to handle it. So when, you know, they did get past our defenders, they were scoring. So we downgraded a bit in Keith, but we've added a goaltender that will not only just help us in the short term, but will take us to the promised land in the future too. Brandon DeFazio, they got him as a 4th line player. Let's view him. No potential. No, not something I'm interested in. All right, here comes LA now, back on track. Another win. So far, since we made these deals, we've done really well. We haven't lost yet, which is a big deal. There's another big win. And you see, Taze is actually producing. He's got 23 goals and 33 assists, and it's consistent. He continually puts up points. So that's a big deal right now. All of a sudden, our team has had a facelift. We've put in a couple different pieces that helped us short term, and hopefully will help us long term. And the only way to be able to tell that is when we actually end up in the playoffs or next season, seeing how good everybody gets. I think it was a good time to pick up Cotton because we had the assets to move at that point in time. Oh, Corey Potter, 78 overall. No. And Chris Butler, a depth defenseman. No, that's okay. We had the assets available to move. We were ready to move them too. That was a big deal for us, is having that. And there's our first loss. No. First loss, and it comes to the Edmonton Oilers, so that's all right. They looked like a pretty strong club this year. It happens, right? Oh, there's another loss. But it is okay. I'm not panicking at this point. I mean, look at the numbers Taze is putting up. 26 goals, 35 assists. I feel much more comfortable with this club at this point in time. A big improvement for us. And there you go. Scout assignment. And that'll bring us to the end of the month where we can actually review things. So we got a top 10 there, defenseman in SM Liga. Top 10 in Russia. We might have to take a look. We'd have no information on him. A number of first rounders in the WHL. Not looks like anything there. Oh, there's a top 10 there in the German league. You know what? I'm going to actually scout. Not that. I'm going to scout Russia for 3 weeks. Let's see. Hold on. There you go. Yeah, 3 weeks. There's another first rounder there, so there's some interest. All right, I'm just going to go up to the first just to complete the month so I can say I did it. And we'll see where we sit. All right. So, stats, first off. Goals against average, we are not up there. Save percentage, we are not up there. Something tells me that'll change next year for sure. Wins, we're not up there. It's because we switched goalies halfway through. Points, Jonathan Taze is in 5th at 62 points. He's having a very good year so far. Assists, Taze is not up there. Goals, he is. He's in 4th place right now, 27 goals, but he's not going to catch Thomas Vanek, who's at 36 at the moment. Man, that guy is absolutely ripping them home. But look at Edmonton. They got 2 24 higher goal scorers, Hall and Yakupov. They're scoring like crazy. All right. Oh, team standings. Remember, we were in 6th. We are now in 2nd. What a jump. Our only team ahead of us right now is Minnesota, but we're not comfortable yet. Colorado can still catch us. Winnipeg can still catch us. Minnesota is, I mean, we have the same number of points as LA, and they're first. It looks like Minnesota might be the best team in the league right now. Oh, only tied with Buffalo. Definitely looks like the Eastern Conference is stronger this year. We're weaker. Okay, coaching options. Oh, sorry, not coaching options. We need to go Stat Central. Team standings. Let's see where we stand in some of these. So we're 8th now. Big improvement. Goals for per game, we're 8th as well. Goals against per game, 8th. Really good. I like that. Power play 16th could be better, something to be desired, but I'm not going to get too upset about it. Penalty kill is still terrible, 79.1, but we've had so many problems already. It's hard to tell if we're making it much better or if it's staying the same or it's getting worse. So I'm not going to worry about it too much right now because we are winning games, but it is something to look forward to or look at as we go forward. All right, let's take a look here. Now, we knew Chason had 30 goals in, or 30 points in 48 games. So we're now at 59 games. Taze has 62 points. Druin has 53. Kane is doing horrible this year. Only 45 points on the year. He's not doing as well as I expected. I mean, he had 98 points last year. 98 points. Chason, he's only put up 4 points since he arrived here. But looks like 2 goals and 2 assists, so he's balanced. But a +3, that's good. That's much better than our boy that in Gallagher. He was doing terrible. Kadri's at 29 points, is 0 ±, so he is coming over the ± hump. Fowler's at 28 points, so he's now our highest scoring defenseman. Lupul, that's the other one. What's his ± at? -5. But that could balance out. I mean, I don't know how far below the ± below 0 he was when we made that trade. Brandon Saad's got 25 points this year. Seth Jones, 24. LeBlanc has 22. How is that compared to last year? That is a big improvement for LeBlanc. He's going to set a career year this year. Good job for Louis LeBlanc. And considering it's his last year to get better, that's a nice jump for him. Peter Traynor, it's his first NHL season. He's put up 21 points and a +5 playing the 4th line. Nick Leddy only at 19 points, which is incredible, but a +8. He's going to finish well short of what he had last. Well, maybe not well short. He might finish with about 27 points, which is not far off of 2013-14. Still, should see much better than that. LeBlanc, 18 points for him. He's going to probably set a career year this year. Absolutely, he's doing great. Andrew Shaw, 18 points. He's definitely going to have a career year. He's doing great. Winnick, doesn't really matter. I don't care too much about you. Hjalmarsson, only at 12 points. Definitely a decrease for him. He's not going to get there. And Clendening, his first NHL year, he's -6, 8 points. That's okay. He's here to get experience. Let's take a look at our goalies. Cotton, he's put up a 9.243, so that's an improvement in his percentage. And Jack Campbell's got a 9.204. He's got now 8. What's his goals against average? 227. So that's nice. Those are nice numbers for Cotton. He is in the elite goalie range for numbers. Okay, so I'm not worried about anything here. I'm gonna sim. We know what we got the trade deadline coming up. Yeah, I should probably cut it off there. I'll cut it off there, and then when we come back, we'll do the official trade deadline. What do you guys think about the trades? Did we make the right moves? Do you like the reflection in our record based on those trades? Do you think it'll keep up? And in terms of the long-term goal of our team being better, do you think that this trade will benefit us in the future? Another thing also, what should we do about defensive depth? We do not have any top-end prospects. Should we go after Hampus Lindholm here before the trade deadline? Or should we just wait on a player like that until later on? Let me know what you guys think, okay? So I'll leave it at that. Until next time, I'm Target Audience, and I'll catch you guys out on the ice.